Hi, what's up, y'all? It's Poppin'. It's D. About to react to this Jamari vid. He titled this actually just sad. I guess he has no more words for Adam22, but apparently someone has won their little show. I'm assuming, I don't know what's happening. Let's watch.
We finally
I was trying to go based on the thumbnail, but
the show where Adam would be giving away his wife for the second time. In the last episode, Crib Mac had taken a steady lead as the fan favorite to get the job done, as he went around terrorizing both the audience and the competition at the very same time.
I want to bust that coochie. Oh, you want to get it out?
No.
Get it out.
No. This is like a mutual thing. Like
no. I want to bust her coochie. We're going to get you out of the situation.
Did you guys know this man recently got locked up?
I'll make this guess what? I'm not going to get life. If anything, I'll get 3 to 5 years, probably.
On the hood. Hey, Wood.
we got to get you some conjugal visits. We're gonna find some big booty.
It's up in here.
I mean, hey, if this is the legacy he's gonna leave on the world, then so be it. But free that man, Crib Mac.
No, keep him.
Either way, the show only gets more and more cuck-oriented as it goes on. As in the next challenge, these guys give her a table dance while Adam watches on.
I get to see how they're gonna perform in front of my husband. He's like right next to me.
And I think this one guy was actually there to try and hook up with Adam, as he comes in with a thong on.
I love a man in a black thong.
Of course you do.
Yeah, right here.
He's got a nice musk. Oh,
yeah.
French really know how to do it.
Honestly, I think Adam was into it.
There was a thong involved. I saw a lot of booty.
There was a thong. I don't know if you liked it as much as I liked it, but I liked the thong.
Hey,
I liked the gyrate, the hits, the mask. Kind of had a little weird type vibe going, you know?
Then a guy named Little D comes in and really shows her how it's done.
He picked Lena up. He brought her over to the couch.
I just know my heart rate is off the charts. Like there is no way that anyone shot my heart rate through the roof more than him.
Pound town.
And this is when the serious meat watching literally begins.
Do you want
Song's
the
playing in my head.
Can we see their? Is that possible? Monica, can you ask them?
So they slowly come out there one by one to show them what they're working with. And this man Adam is just straight up bone hawking over here.
I've seen this one in the movies before.
Oh, we know what he was doing with Drake did.
That is like an elephant trunk.
He had a picture of him.
She wants a slice of the baguette. That thing was huge.
Massive.
So as I'm swinging there in front of Adam and Lena, I can see the look on Adam's face.
He's happy.
I don't think he was quite ready for what I had to bring.
Does it often not fit?
As I'm swinging there in front of Adam and Lena is a crazy sentence. Can we just acknowledge how insane this entire series is? Like generations of Adam's descendants will look on in horror as they watch this years back from now. I'm talking about like in the year 2080.
Now y'all want to talk about the kids. Now this is an embarrassment to the kids. I would say this is even worse than porn, to be honest, as far as embarrassment factor goes, because Adam is sitting here looking at these men's dicks and like, yes, this is gonna be good for her. Like what? This is just a lot.
Great grandson is gonna be getting made fun of for this. And shout out to Crib Mac for refusing to show off his piece.
Oh, he wasn't happy with it.
I swear.
Hey.
3 years. I've known you 3 years. Now it's time you show me your. So I choked that mother. Grabbed me and choked him. That's what he said. No. I mean, my wife wants to see it.
Oh, you missing T.
Strange animal.
And this is when they eliminate the Thong Man as well as Crib Mac. We all knew this was going to happen from the start. I mean, hell, Adam even said this when discussing the show.
She wants Crib Mac to be the one to.
I was kind of saying the opposite, but there are people on the show that I think that she would be very happy if they won. And there are people on the show who I think realistically she might jump off of a local bridge if they won.
Now in the end, they end up choosing Little D as the man to get the job done.
And the person who's going to my wife is Lil D.
Yo, stop playing with me.
No, stop playing with me.
Right now?
I'm with it. I don't give a.
Let's do it.
He just won. Let him touch it.
I gotta be the husband of the year. Let me tell you, I am the one.
And I will say, this has all been an absolute masterclass in digital marketing and selling this product, which just happened to be his wife. From a moral standpoint, I could not disagree more with the premise. But there is something to be said about Adam's ability to garner as many impressions as possible and continue to make millions of dollars off of degeneracy.
That was his wedding outfit.
Yeah.
That was his suit from his wedding, yeah.
I think
Our wedding.
shoes for the wedding.
We in your marriage outfits?
Well, my tux, but obviously I had taken the tux off by the time we went to.
Yeah.
I mean, once you've crossed a certain line in the name of money, I guess there is really no going back. How will this affect him and his family in the long run? I do not know. And so obviously the scene has actually come out at this point. I will say, when it comes to the internet in general, it really didn't make a sizable splash compared to the first scene where it was like all anyone could talk about. And I do think the novelty of her being with another man has really just kind of run its course. I didn't really see any memes about this. I mean, there were people talking about how during the act, Adam actually did a fist bump with this guy, which is just insane behavior. I mean, that should be a criminal offense. But that was really all I saw circulating the web when it came to this film. Now, obviously, with this being a big moment in him and his wife's career, he has been going on a bit of a press run, just like he did the first time. And in doing that, he ended up going on this whatever podcast, which I think is pretty much like a diet fresh and fit.
You said the reason, the value is the financial value, is the financials you get from the videos, but then you also say that you don't do anything with the money, that it doesn't really matter to you, so you guys don't live a luxurious lifestyle. The money is just kind of sitting there, so how is that a financial value if you don't even use it?
Well, her and I are building a business, and also, you know, we have plans of not working forever. So for me, it's like, you know, I would like to leave the game with, I don't know, 10, 20, $30 million, and so us doing that was probably the greatest windfall of money that we ever got from doing anything, and it was relatively painless for her.
I mean, how do you guys feel about that, with him like suffering now with the public scrutiny and then maybe just eventually completely wiping himself from the internet, selling off his business for X amount of dollars, and then we just never see or hear from Adam again? Is that so bad? Yes. Or are you of the mindset like the internet is forever? Exactly. And like I said earlier, do you think that what he's doing now is going to affect his family for generations to come?
Absolutely. Are you concerned about your child? I believe she's a daughter, right? I have a daughter who gave birth a couple months ago. Do you ever worry that one day she'll see this content, and maybe would you want her to be doing content like this? Is this something that would make you proud as a father to a young daughter?
I think every parent wants to see their offspring do better than them. So for sure, I wouldn't like to see her, you know, just sort of default to that.
Well, how about you lead by example, Demi? That's what you do when you have children. When you decide to bring children into the world, you don't be like, well, I'm going to be on this fuck shit, but you go do better than me. How they know better when they see what the fuck you doing? These are the people who are bringing children into this world.
Just because she knows that her parents did it. But as far as if one day she's an adult and she decides that she wants to do whatever, I know a lot of girls who make a shitload of money on that don't even show their. So I can't just look at OnlyFans as a profession and say like, oh, that would be a hideous way for my offspring to earn a living one day, but I certainly wouldn't be encouraging it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the point where he has really boxed himself in. It's just that when it comes to the level of degeneracy that his entire life is on, you really have no room to talk badly almost about anything else. Because when you're to the point where you've sold like the most prized thing in your life, your partner, for like the highest bidder, morally you just really have no grounds to stand on. Now, I will say this positive thing about Adam. Okay, when this whole cuck arc first came around, a lot of the criticism was centered around, well, how is this going to affect your kid? I said in a video that it was just strange to me that when I'm looking at Adam's Instagram story, I could see videos of him playing with his kid perfectly fine. And then on the very next story, I'm seeing all of this explicit material involving him and various women. And something about that obviously just doesn't sit right with people. And so I think ever since Detractor started coming forward with these talking points, he has decided to change his tune when it comes to his kid and be a little bit more adamant about protecting her. I don't believe they show her or her face online anymore, and I think that was the right choice. Because at one time they were trying to do like the whole family arc thing. I think that his girl had like a mom Instagram page. I think they had like a family vlog channel. And just the two things cannot really coincide.
Right, pick a side. Wholesome or hoish?
Honestly, no. We don't call it beautiful, though.
So wouldn't you want better for your own wife? Yeah, I mean, she is selling her body online to random men, and I don't know.
Images of her body, yeah.
yeah, images
But
of the
when
body.
Jason Love shows up, the body itself is going.
Well,
Yeah.
they had a good time
The
on
body
set
is
that day.
going.
And so throughout this podcast, this woman and this man were steadily applying pressure to Adam.
Like, you hang around a lot of the blats, right? So you know what we do.
Relax. His wife does.
Yeah.
Well played.
Yeah.
And those are the types of comments that Adam is going to have to deal with for a very long time. I mean, he actually got so annoyed by this man's presence that he eventually kind of just calls him a scammer, calls out some of the things that he does in his personal life, and just completely walks off. Saying that he was tempted to polish that milk dud head of his. Either way, I just kind of wanted to tie a bow on this whole situation that we have been covering recently. I mean, it's one thing to be entertained by like a decent reality TV show, but if you like had the reminder set up on your phone that this was dropping, I think you need some Jesus in your life or something. Y'all let me know which.
Okay, we can put this to an end. We can close this sick book of Adam22 and his wife. I hope everything works out for them. It doesn't look like it is, though, as far as their children is concerned, because this is just very embarrassing. And even if he does retire and like gets rid of his podcast and all of that, the internet never forgets. These images will still linger. Those clips will still linger. Your children will see this. It's very, very embarrassing. It's like I said, it's one thing to have sex and be a porn star online. That's already embarrassing enough for your children, but the way that Adam is acting, like, it just takes it a step further. Like, the whole reality show, let me find somebody to fuck my wife, like, it's a lot. It's just a lot. But anything for clout and money, I guess. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.